nominations for council chair with the absence of prior chair, Council Bragdon. Do I hear any nominations?
I nominate Councilor Gould.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing and seeing no other nominations for Councilor Gould. Can I get a vote in favor? Councilor Gould for Councilor Chair? All those in favor?
Would you like us to read?
Read the order.
No, that will be after this, I'm sorry. This is a vote just to go forward. Thank you.
Madam Chair.
All those opposed? All those abstaining? Thank you, that's 5-0-1. So to make it official, Councilor Gould, Order 192-2026. Councilor Wallen, can I have you read it for me, please?
Sure. Order number 192-2026, providing for election of town council chairman. It is ordered that the Millinocket Town Council, I have to say his full name, or just a councilor? Okay. Elects Councilor Gould as its chairman for the remainder of the 2026 term, commencing on August 27th, 2026, and ending November 2026, or until a successor is duly elected. No vacancy due to the 8/13/2026 resignation of Council Chair Bragdon.
Second.
Motion by Councilor McGowan, second by Councilor Pelletier. Any council comment? Any public comment? Hearing and seeing none other than a thank you. All those in favor? All those opposed? And all those still abstaining? 5-0-1. I change over to you. Congratulations, Councilor Gould.
Thank you very much.
Give us a second to just adjust, please, and bring back. This chair's slippery too, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pelletier. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
I have a minute to comment.
Really, Chair?
Mr. Chair, if I have a moment, I forgot to make an announcement as I intended to.
That's fine. I just want to first start off by saying, I am happy to bridge the gap, and my intentions for this when I first got on the board were for a possibility of a third year of entertaining this thought, but I respect this position and especially respect the chair. So I've spent this last year reading Robert's rules, like it's entertaining reading, but it really is. And the one thing I want to point out from reading Robert's rules repeatedly is the history and importance of municipal government and how this really truly affects us. So that's why I brought my ambitions to not transcend more than doing this seat justice. And the most important thing for those that have read Robert's rules that I keep seeing is to maintain the importance of impartiality. So I hope that the public and my fellow councilors bear with me, as I know that this is going to be a learning process. So thank you, and thank you for your considerations. That being said, we're at the adjustments of the agenda. Are there any adjustments to the agenda?
There were two, yes. There was an update to order 201 and also an addition of the special presentation from Shane Flynn.
Okay. Moving forward on the approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Yeah, I make a motion that we approve the minutes from August 13th, 2026 executive session.
Second.
Why am I drawing a blank?
It's okay. Motion, making a second.
Motion made and seconded.
Any discussion?
Any discussion from the council? No? To the public, are there any? No. Okay.
Take a vote.
Take a vote. All in favor? Unanimous it is. Special presentation moving in. Mr. Shane Flynn.
Congratulations, Chair. I'm not doing a formal presentation this evening. I had contacted the town manager to say that I hope I'll be back here, will be asked to come back in about a couple of weeks at the next meeting or at a future meeting. But it's with regard to KRED, which is the Katahdin Region Economic Development, and talking about ways to make sure we're informing the communities, the 8 communities of the Katahdin region of work that's been done since October. And I look forward to presenting to you, I and our others, presenting to you at a future date. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. All right, so that's it for unfinished business. Moving right along. 5:37 is the time. Moving on to new business.
Regular benefit. Warrants.
Yeah, and Louie and I were on.
Warrant
I
committee.
didn't know what they did.
Absolutely. Not ready to slam the gavel. I'm just trying to make sure that I was doing it right.
Do you want me to slam the gavel for you?
Oh, I bet you could slam the gavel too. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Could I have Councillor Pelletier read Order 193, please?
Order 193-2026, providing for execution of financial year 26 town warrant for August 27, 2026. It is ordered that the fiscal year town warrant for August 27, 2026, in the amount of $9,851.72 is hereby approved.
Second.
Any councillor comment? Are there any heavy hitters, sir?
Yes. $4,689.68 to News Maine LLC. It's Public Works, Juniper Ridge, landfill shingles and ash disposal. And then $4,409.08 for Teddy Flattery, Billabo and Pachios LLP. $4,409.08 is for Bates Street project, the bank anticipation note work.
Now, is there any councillor comment? To the public? All in favor of Order 193? Yes, it is. Councilor McLaughlin, can I have you read Order 194, please?
Certainly, order number 194-2026, providing for execution of the FY26 wastewater warrant for August 27, 2026. It is ordered that the FY26 wastewater warrant for August 27, 2026, in the amount of $6,040.19 is hereby approved.
Second.
Heavy hitters.
Just one, $5,813.94 to the town of Millinocket, and that's for the flusher truck.
Any councillor comment? To the public? All right, all in favor of Order 194? Moving along, Councilor Pelletier, could I have you read Order 195, please?
Certainly. Order 195-2026, 2026, providing for execution of the town warrant for August 27, 2026. It is ordered that the town warrant for August 27, 2026, in the amount of $778,028.70 is hereby approved.
Second.
And heavy hitters, sir.
$3,194.17 to Amazon Capital Services, Fire Department, treadmill, school supplies for the giveaway, and a pool party. $19,555.85 to Ascent Aviation Group, that's their airport fuel for their airplanes. $86,574.09 Federal Aviation Administration. This is a pass-through for the airport runway. It's already been grant funded. $90,309.79 to Jymar Construction Production. That's the runway extension project. Main Technology Group LLC for $3,823.74. That's our service contract. Municipal Waste Solutions, $11,410.65. Tipping fees for solid waste. Oliver Associates Inc., $6,650.10 is for,
Bait Street.
I missed that one.
It was for the Bait Street project.
Bay Street project, there we go. $517,558 Penobscot County Treasurer, County Tax. $6,430.51 CV Mayor Engineers, Town Brownfield Assessments. $12,980.02 person call for electricity.
Thank you. Any council comment?
Just a quick one, the $90,379 was to Hoyle Tanner Associates for the airport.
Right. Did I misspeak?
Yeah, you said Jamar Construction.
Oh.
I just wanted to clarify that point.
Thank you.
Council comment to the public?
Scott Bouchard, Tuckapown Road. So this 90,000 to Holton, is that for the partially funded project or is it not fully funded?
The runway extension project, that's part of the engineering, I imagine. It's not the full amount.
Right. So is 90,000 in engineering being spent on a project that's not fully funded? That's interesting.
Fully funded?
Yeah. So is both the sponsor portion and the FAA portion of the project been funded?
Well, the town,
No. So $90,000 on engineering for a project that's not fully funded seems a little odd.
well, we'll be funding it.
Fully
Fully funded,
just
just
don't
don't
work
work it. It won't do it, must be fully funded.
Understood. So Oliver and Associates. So last meeting, it was $4,522.15. Today, $66.50.10. So for the month of July, there would have been 22 business days, $11,172.55. So Oliver and Associates is doing $507.83 a day worth of work on the Bay Street project.
I wouldn't
That's
think
not-
so.
That's not our services just during that time,
That's
it's our
right.
services over
A
a
period of
longer
time.
period of
That's
time.
when the invoice came in.
Okay, so is there a way to get the invoices to see what they bill against?
Look at the warrant that's included in the council packet online, millinocket.org.
For the back.
Government, town council, and all of the documents are there.
And their invoices that they break out to which ones they bill their time against?
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay, well, so you just mentioned that it was $66.50 for the Bay Street project. That's why I was wondering if you added that to last month, it's $11,000 in 2 months, in 2 meetings. Just seems like a lot.
Just timing of invoicing.
Okay, thanks.
Moving on. Councilwoman Walsh, can I have you? Oh, sorry.
No.
I missed it.
Back to the council.
All in favor of Order 195-2026? Order number 196. Would you mind reading for that? I read this. Councilor McLaughlin.
Order number 196-2026, providing for execution of the wastewater warrant for August 27th, 2026. It is ordered that the wastewater warrant for August 27, 2026 in the amount of $12,034.75 is hereby approved.
Second.
Heavy hitters?
Heavy hitters,
Yeah.
please, thank you.
Yeah, just a couple. 2,926 to Allen's Environmental Services Incorporated, that was for drain cleaning. And 5,792.76 to Versa Power for electricity.
Any council comment? Down to the public? Seeing none, all in favor of order 196? All right, moving along. Councilor Runyon, may I have you read order 197, please?
Yes, Chair. Providing for public hearing, approval for an application for a malt, vinous, and spirituous liquor license for Boreal Theater. It is ordered that the Millinocket Town Council enters into a public hearing for the attached application for a malt, vinous, spirituous liquor license hereby approved for Randy Jackson, President for Boreal Theater, business address 215 Penobscot Avenue, Millinocket, doing business as Boreal Theater, 215 Penobscot Avenue, Millinocket.
Second.
Any council comment?
Chair Boone, if I may just note the time into public hearing and the reason why public hearing. This is a public hearing because this is their first attempt for a liquor licensing through the state, okay? So that's why we're holding a public hearing. It's just opening the public for comment, and if not, then we just close out of the public hearing right afterwards, so I document the times and out. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman? So
Yes,
I,
yes, I have.
thank you. I'll just make a comment. So I read through this. So in the past, I think Mr. Randy has just come to us each time he had an individual event. And so this is just covering the basis of that he'll have it. So when events come up, he doesn't need to come to the town.
Councilor Nichols, yes, that is correct. Also, and they're able to sell at any indoor, outdoor event that they're holding. So they're, from what I gather, their intention is to be able to serve bottled beverages only. So, you're welcome.
Thank you. Any public comment? Seeing none, all in favor of order 197?
So, thank you. And time out is 5:49.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Councilor Danforth, can I have you read order 198, please?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Order 198-2026, providing for approval of an application for a victular license for Boreal Theater. It is ordered that the attached application for a victular license is hereby approved for Randy Jackson, Millinocket, Maine, doing business as Boreal Theater, business address 215 Penobscot Avenue, Millinocket.
Second.
Any councilor comment? Public? Seeing none, all in favor of order 198? Passes. Councilor McLaughlin, can I have you read order 199, please?
Yes, order number 199-2026, providing for approval of an application for an entertainment license for Boreal Theater. It is ordered that the attached application for an entertainment license is hereby approved for Randy Jackson, Millinocket, Maine, doing business as Boreal Theater, business address 215 Penobscot Avenue, Millinocket.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Ryan. Any councilor comment? See,
And Chair Gould,
yes.
the subsequent orders are just in support of the sale of the beverages.
Any public comment? Seeing none, all in favor of order 199? Councilor Raymond, could I have you read order number 200, please?
Order number 200-2026, approval for, providing for approval of application for a special event mall vinous and spirituous liquor license for Elk BPOE 1521. It is ordered that the Millinocket Town Council approve the attached application for a special event malt vinous spirituous liquor license is hereby approved for Scott Moscow, business address 213 Aroostook Avenue, Millinocket, doing business as Elk BPOE 1521, 213 business address, Penobscot Avenue, location, Trails End Festival, Popular Street, Millinocket.
Second.
Any council comment? Seeing none, to the public? Seeing none, all in favor of order 200? Councilor Pelletier, could I have you read order 201, please?
Certain Chairman Gould. Order 201-2026, providing for amendments to certain financial year 27 budget appropriation orders. Whereas the Millinocket Town Council previously adopted these orders appropriating funds for the fiscal year 2027, and whereas subsequent review has identified amendments necessary to accurately reflect the intended fiscal year 27 budget. It is ordered that these orders be amended by replacing the previously approved totals with the corrected figures. Order 79-2026, original total $195,916. Corrected total $193,416. Line 115, correction 45,400 to 42,900. Order 80-2026, original total $3,292, $3,292,510. Corrected total $3,228,674. Line 206, correction $732,115 to $668,276. Order 81-2026, original total $2,510,152. Corrected total $2,497,268. Line 409, $531,681 to $522,987. Line 1101, correction $213,810 to $209,710. Order 94-2026, original total $1,056,358. Corrected total $1,031,996. Line 2400, $469,646 to $464,688. Line 2500, $105,700 to $86,296. It is further ordered that the town manager and town treasurer are authorized to make necessary adjustments to the fiscal year 27 budget, in order to reflect these changes.
Second.
Any councilor comment? Yes, Councilor Raymond.
Yeah, I just was wondering, because I didn't have a chance to total it up, but it looks like it puts us in the positive, but the money, do you know what the total is?
So this decreases our general fund expense budget by $79,220. It decreases our tax raise from $3,075,791 to $2,996,571. It decreases our tax rates increase from FY26 to FY27, down from $319,132 to $239,912. And then the last order making their revenue over expense higher, which is a good thing. And that brings it to, it was 88,806, and now it is up to 113,168. So, you know, a couple of these came from new power rates we got the day of that council meeting when we adopted the budget, but we didn't have time to work up the math and adjust the orders. And then the week after the budget appropriation, we received the new rate expectations from the hydrant rentals from the lawn company, and that decreased it quite a bit. So we wanted to make sure, you know, that we made these corrections before tax commitment, so that we could lower the tax rates as much as possible. So, yeah, we're expecting to do that in the next 3 weeks. We're gearing us towards tax commitment, so we need to get this taken care of.
So,
But it's roughly $80,000 less in the tax rates for.
$80,000 less, and what is our mill, what's a mill?
Rate,
How much?
Oh, it's
29.
our mill rate right now.
Right, but I mean, per thousand.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that. A few years ago, it was around 150,000.
So it's about a half a mil, give or take.
Yeah, you could say that. Good.
Thank you.
Any public comment? Seeing none. All in favor of Order 201? It passes. Councilor Danforth, could I have you read Order 202, please?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Order number 202-2026, providing for approval of demolition and cleanup of 13 Hemlock. Whereas order number 190-2026 declared this property dangerous, and order number 191-2026 waived bidding requirements for the work to be done. It is ordered that the Millinocket Town Council authorizes the town manager to hire Emery and Sons to perform this work according to the attached quote. It is further ordered that $85,000 be allocated from the unassigned fund balance for this project. Currently, the unassigned fund balance unaudited total is $2,985,902.16. If approved, unassigned fund balance unaudited total would be $2,900,902.16.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Runyon. Any council comment? Councilor Ray?
Thank you. I noticed on the two quotes, the one not Emerald, mentioned in it that there's so much taking the building down and taking care of the asbestos, and then what they were gonna do the work to the ground. And then with every lead, it wasn't as, you know, explicit as that. Is there gonna be the groundwork done with what Emery does too?
Yes, I confirmed that with them on the phone yesterday. So that does include fill, leveling, and seeding right up to the end.
Great.
And that other one, I don't remember putting the other quote in the council back, but the total ones we got went back and forth about whether or not they were going to fill and seed it. It went up to $94,500. So this was the better option.
Thank you.
Any other councilor comment? Seeing none, down to the public. Seeing none, all in favor of Order 202? Passes. Last but not least, Councilor McLaughlin, could I have you read Order number 203, please?
Yes, order number 203-2026, providing for transfer of ownership, 2003 Ford F-350. Whereas this vehicle has long passed its end of use by the town of Millinocket, it is ordered that this vehicle's ownership be transferred to recently retired Millinocket Public Works employee James Perry at no cost. Bin 1 FTSF 31L 33 EB 86044.
Second.
council comment? Seeing none, down to the public. Seeing none, all in favor of order number 203. I see the warrant committee for September 10th, 2026. The council meeting will be Councilor Raymond and Councilor Runyon. Is there any concerns? Any chair committee reports?
I'll give a brief one. The age-friendly committee. Our next meeting will be September 15th, but in the meantime, we still have active recruitment for our handy helper program. And so far, we've received 5 applications for volunteers. And as I mentioned before we can offer a service, we have to have a volunteer workforce. And so that has started. Thank you to those 5.
Please volunteer.
We'll follow up with. So there's a paper form that is also on our town website. There's a link to the volunteer form that will allow online, get your name in. It's in process, in progress, it's gonna happen.
And I have to add that it was quite easy because it took me all of 3 minutes to fill
Your
that
name
out.
is on the list, thank you so much.
Thank you. Councilman Bob.
Yes, I just wanted to bring to your attention, because Councilor Danforth and I are both on the task force for school consolidation.
Yes.
And Dr. Lane, superintendent of schools, reached out to Jane and I. She sent an email to Jane and I and Peter. They're now moving on to phase 2. And they're putting together a design team, and they would like a member of the council to participate in that. So if I could just read the email that Dr. Lane sent. She said, "Good evening. Please give some thought to selecting a town council member to represent the town of Millinocket on phase 2 of the Katahdin Region Design Team, which includes East Millinocket, Medway, and Millinocket. Phase 2 of the work will continue with Cora Soul from Rural Aspirations and Catherine Biddle from the University of Maine as we explore and present options for the future of education in our region. They will serve as our guides throughout this next phase, posing important questions, helping us consolidate information, and encouraging us to look at all angles of any potential changes. Our discussions will be broad and will include buildings, enrollment, transportation, costs, and of course the educational experience and opportunities we want to provide for students in our region. The goal is to thoughtfully explore the possibilities and better understand what options may exist for the future. The time commitment will be approximately 10 to 11 meetings, each lasting 2 to 3 hours. Meeting locations are to be determined." And so she just said to please let her know who will be the designated representatives so that she can keep them informed. And it sounds like the first meeting is going to be in September.
Cool.
So I'm asking if there is interest.
Looks like there's 3 eligible at this point. You want that, right, Jeff?
So, well, I just wanted to see if either one of you were interested. I mean, I'll do it if nobody else wants to, but it's just where I work there, it's just a little weird too.
Is it tight? It's tight to use, that feels.
Yeah, so
If you feel that there would be a conflict of interest, but my nomination would be for you, but
It would be more sensitive to their bureaucracy.
okay. All right, so you're saying you're going to appoint me to that?
Clear point.
as I've held this position now for 35 minutes,
Are there any nominations?
are there any nominations?
I just think it is important that in this work that a council member is involved in the design team.
And I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this seat disservice by
Right.
spreading myself too thin. And as I have signed up for the handy helpers, I know that I'm not, at the advice of my wife, the most important counsel, that not to continue to spread myself so thin.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
that's the only reason.
Okay.
But if it
And
is a
you're not
conflict of
interested?
interest,
well, having an opposing opinion about the school and not being here invested in it. I don't know that Shelley would be happy to see me show up, but I will do it.
Well, it's not about that, it's about working with all regions. I mean, it doesn't matter your personal opinion, it's everybody.
What's good for the region?
Exactly. I mean,
Well,
everybody's
I've
got to
been
put their
in
own
the
personal
Senate
opinions
and you're
aside
very
and
long,
have a
so-
conversation, so.
There's a lot for me to learn.
Just like serving on the council, you should.
I just, it's,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Councilor Runyon, you're an intelligent, level-headed,
You're
rational
so
thinker,
kind. Now you're just
right?
smooching
With,
me.
but you are those things, and, you know, you could bring an outside perspective that isn't wrapped up in the historical rivalries and issues
Exactly.
that have railroaded that process time and time again. Those are, to quote my word, those are my thoughts.
All right, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
I will do it.
Thank you.
I'll let Dr. Lane know that, I'll give her your email. Perfect, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You guys go. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Resolved.
It's gonna be great.
So moving on, now is the time for 2-minute public comment. Is there anybody from the public that would like to have this time?
Scott Bouchard, Bond Road. So this document that you were all on blind copy for back on August 13th about your manager. I was just wondering if you could explain to the public how someone has been in the position for 3 years and completed no professional development. But yeah,
Excuse me,
Yeah.
point of order, we don't talk about personnel issues in public.
it's
This is-
not a personnel issue. This is part of the contract. That's public.
The town manager is an employee of the town, and anything that was conducted during an executive session is
No,
not.
this has nothing to do with the executive session. This has to do with the Freedom of Information Act document that I received, that you all also received, which is public knowledge. So I'm just asking, where this says there has been no professional development performed in 3 years by your manager, if you could explain to the public how that's acceptable.
Where does it say that?
It says right here that the manager will be required to attend as many as
I'm talking
possible.
about in the response where you're saying.
In the response, I
it says
asked for everything since 2023, and this says no such list exists. That's what it says.
If I may, Chair Gould, I believe what Councilor Danforth was saying is there's no personnel matters that are discussed in a public setting like this. And this would be, even though you did receive the FOIA, I believe this is under that stipulation that you're speaking of a town employee in a public setting.
But everything is public information, so
I understand what the
I
setting
disagree,
itself.
but understood. I disagree.
Hi, my name is Sandra Sullivan, 104 Sunset Drive. And I quite frankly am tired of people attacking people. We are here for the betterment of the town, not to attack people. If you want to attack people, stay home. You got that?
It's his First Amendment right.
And I know what I'm talking about.
To be based 32 Forest Avenue. I just
Sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me. Thank you.
I just got a couple questions. It's been brought up many times, and we see it coming down Poplar Street, the mess at one of the apartment houses. I don't know if it's apartment house, but a residence. Is the town taking any action on this? Has code enforcement checked the garbage bags that are out there with this garbage? What is in those bags? Has something been done as far as the town? Do you know?
I'm sorry, I missed it. Where did you say?
On Poplar Street, and it's, people coming into town, not from here, it's an awful mess.
I know that it was the first motion, or first order that was brought when I first got on this council was for disorderly property, and I know that we have continued to elaborate on that. But as far as putting the teeth into it and getting it, it is becoming a problem with the district attorney's office and being able to prosecute in this. But if Mr. Town Manager, if you have anything you'd like to add, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Jimmy, yes, the answer is yes.
I didn't hear.
Yes, yes, we are handling that. It's not under the disorderly property ordinance, it's under more of a junkyard and health and safety type of situation, but yes, Tom is addressing that.
Another question I have is earlier, a citizen came up here and started asking questions, and a counselor was answering. That's not the proper procedure. The manager, the questions that were asked, the manager should have been asking those questions, answering those questions, not a counselor. So that's something that should have been addressed at the time, but thank you.
Yeah.
That's also not true. I am meant to answer questions if the chair asks me to answer questions.
A counselor doesn't
As a
answer.
past counselor, I'm surprised you don't remember that.
Our council should not have been answering those questions. You should.
So point of
Point of order, thank you.
Yeah. Remember with our 2-minute comment is useful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I see that some like to take away our First Amendment rights.
Is it okay for me to make a comment?
Well,
I know, it is my meeting, but I'm just gonna say
We
this
have,
is.
we have the rules.
Exactly.
Right around the
I
back
want
of
to
the
bring
agenda.
up the hyper politics that have come out in this day and age. And, you know, I got up on this seat because I remember growing up in this town. I remember the arguments that were between the Jimmy Mingos and, you know, the way that politics used to be. And there used to be a lot more civility. I came into this with being very ambitious to try to make change. But what I've learned over the course of the last 10 months is that it's a very long process of making any change. But as long as you keep your ambition to making that change, that's great. But the one thing that really kept my family from fully supporting me running for town council is just simply the animosity with the hyper politics, especially in the municipal level. So I just really, like I said in my opening statements, I just really want to bring some civility back to this and maintain the importance of impartiality. So that's all I have to say. Councilor Raymond.
Yes, Chair, I know this is public comment here, but I was just wondering if the town clerk could give us an update on how many people are running for all the seats that we have. Thank you.
Yeah, I will certainly can. Thank you, Councilor. Give me just 1 second. I have to take a picture of it. Let's see if I can read it sideways. All right, so as of right now, for a town council 3-year term, I'll note the papers that have come back. So Michael Madore has returned. Out, still standing is Lori Gagne, John Raymond, Brian Davis, Jimmy Bisk, Andrew T. St. John, Elias Gagnier, Leon Traeger Jr., Trevor L. Termel. That was all for the 3-year term. And again, noting Michael Madore is the only one that's returned. For the 1-year term, which is the remainder of Councilor Bragdon's term, is Jimmy Bisk, Maxine, Joe Lounsbury, Gilda Stratton, and Robert Foster. There were 2 returns, and that was Maxine Lounsbury and Gilda Stratton. I did not take a picture of the school board. I do apologize. I do know that there are 3 out and 2 have returned. The 3 out, if I'm not mistaken, is Leah Malcolm, Josh Deacon, and Don Raymond. Thank you so much. And I'm aware that Leah and Josh both returned. I'm not sure that Don returned yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Councilor Hoffman, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment too about when people come up and do or ask questions. Normally it is the council chair who answers the question and not other councilors, but in this situation, the reason I I think that Louis and I were answering questions were twofold. One, we were on the warrant committee, so we knew the answers. And two, Council Gould knew and we're trying to help him. So that's not normally how it goes, but in this situation, that is why that happened, so. And those questions are usually answered by the chair, not the town manager, unless the chair specifically asks the manager to answer.
Thank you. Is there any other business?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
All those in favor? All those opposed?
No, you did a good job.
You guys have, time is now 6:00.
Thank you.
Six.